We dodged snow. You gotta love the sweet smell of titanium in the morning. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another scooter video. Today we're down in the Rapture workshop cutting down a pair of titanium bars for a customer out in Australia. But today we got an exciting day because we're actually gonna get some warm weather in Ohio. It's currently in the middle of winter and on average we've been getting in the teens lately. So today is going to be a high of 35. I know it doesn't sound that high, but compared to 13 degrees, that sounds awesome. So hopefully my backyard half pipe is either gonna dry out or the skate park's gonna be dry, or maybe we'll even have to take a shovel up to the skate park just so we can get a session in. But anyways, I'm gonna go package up these bars and we'll hop into today's video.
Soon after.
Oh my goodness, it feels amazing out here today. It is so warm. The sun is nice and bright and shiny. It's actually really hard to see right now, but the half pipe is still completely half snow. This half is completely dry, but then this half is not. So I'm thinking what I might be able to do before we head up to the skate park, I'm gonna try to mop off this half of the half pipe and then see if we can just ride half of the half pipe before we head up to the skate park.
A few moments later.
All right, now we're talking. This half of the half pipe is completely dry. This half is still completely snowy, so this is about to get really interesting. It took about 30 minutes for me to actually get this half of the half pipe completely dry. I was scrubbing, I was squeegeeing everything off just to get to the point of being able to ride. Sadly, in Ohio, in order to ride in the wintertime, we often have to do that a lot. This is actually not the first time I've done it this week, but the half pipe is at least half dry. I'm thinking right now it'd be really fun to call myself 5 tricks to send on just that half of the half pipe. Since I can only have a run up from right here and run to the half pipe side on that side, I think it'd be kind of cool just to like test my ability, just to like literally run to that side, do a trick, come back, stop, and then of course do a couple other tricks. But I'm trying to think of a couple good tricks that would be good for right now. All right, I've got you guys set up over here on the half pipe now. I got it in wide angle so you guys can see that side and just watch me kind of like comically run across to that side to actually do a trick. The 5 tricks I'm going to try to call myself are going to be a flare. I want to do a buttercup, maybe a bri whip. I don't know why I said buttercup before bri whip. Let's change that. Flare, bri whip, buttercup, whip turn down, a flare whip. I'm not sure if there's going to be enough speed for that one, but I was noticing while I was riding around right here, when I ride over these cracks and just kind of step on them, so much water actually spits out. So this is going to get really kind of sketchy really fast, but let's go ahead and try this first one. I haven't warmed up at all today, so literally just going in blind here. We're going to start out with the flare. Not even a drop in, and she didn't feel too bad, so I'm pretty hyped. All right, anyways, what was next? Bri whip. Yeah, we forgot a whip in there. I don't know if that's gonna happen. One more go at that before we move on to the butter. Oh, that was so tiny. It's pretty hard to do that without like a proper drop in, but now it's time for the buttercup. I feel like this one should be easier just because I like buttercups better than bri whips. That was so tight and tiny. What's next? I think I called a whip turn down. That's what I get for no warm up. Let's do that again. Maximize my speed up here by the snow. And then go for it. Yeah. Only thing that's left is a flare whip. Let me do one more flare because I feel like this is going to be hard with this little bit amount of speed. And 0 warm up. I honestly think the hardest part of this is just going to be the run up, hopping on, hoping my feet are in the correct position, and then just yanking the whip in there. That's going to be fun. But if we can get this, that'd be 5 successful tricks. And I think we can do it. I got to work out my foot pattern though. So I'm going to step, 2, 3, there we go. Literally each time I roll over a crack, it gets like these little wet spots. I feel like that could be really slippery if I don't know it's there. But enough of me talking, let's do this. Oh, that was so scary. Literally, as soon as I took off and my foot was not on the back part of the deck correctly, I was like, oh, that doesn't feel right. But we got it out of the way. We got one out of the way. I feel like we can do it this next go. Yeah. We dodged snow. That was so much fun. Honestly, I didn't think I was going to get that last trick, the flare whip. After that first one, I got a little scared, but we pushed through. And honestly, this little spot right here, That little foot spot right there where I was able to put my foot and then run off of that, that helped a lot. But that was so much fun. That was just kind of cool to test my abilities, and just kind of made it felt like a new learn, even though it was an old trick. But anyways, that right there is the half pipe back here, and that over there is ice. I'm gonna try to scrape it off, but I don't think I'll be able to ride on that anymore today. So I'm gonna scrape it off. Then we're gonna head to Centerville Skatepark. To my surprise, after scraping this part of the half pipe off, there's a little layer of ice right here, just because you guys can see that there's a shadow right there, partly from the banners, but then mainly just because the sun, the way it curves over, it hits it just wrong. So like this half is almost always completely dry, but then this half is almost completely wet always. But what I'm gonna do right here is I'm gonna try to do one line before we head to Centerville Skatepark where I hop over that and just like link 3 tricks together. I said 3 tricks, didn't I? Only got 2 there. We're gonna get that right here. Then we're going to Centerville, I promise. To Centerville. We just rolled up to Centerville Skatepark and we're walking up right now, and what it looks like, it looks just like the same as the backyard half pipe. Half snow, half dry. It's really unfortunate. I wish I would have brought my shovel and my squeegee, because I would have been able to get all this snow all raked off, and we could have at least like been able to pump through the bowls and ride around a little bit. But it looks like it's gonna be a little bit more of a struggle today, so I'm gonna try to at least ride a little bit. I did find a trash can lid over here. I might be able to use it as a shovel to at least clear off a path. I'm gonna grab that right now and see what we can do. All right, this might be able to work. Might be able to kind of scoop it out a little bit. And I'm hoping, what I'm thinking right here is if we can get all this pushed that way, we can at least have like a little sliver right here to ride. All right, while we wait for that to dry, I'm gonna try my best just to kind of ride around the park and see if we can hit anything, kind of like that little small section right there, just see if we can make any kind of clips happen. Since for right now, this quarter pipe right here is like the only one that is at least dry and rideable, we're gonna try to work with this little precision ride to quarter pipe right here. And just like in the backyard, I'm gonna try to get 5 tricks on this quarter pipe before we move on to another ramp that'll hopefully be dry by then. But let's call 5 tricks for ourselves now. I'm gonna of course do a flare, I wanna do a bri flip, triple tail whip, whip 50-50, whip in, and then the 5th and final trick, I wanna do a front side 50-50, down whip in. So I'm actually gonna start with the reverse order so I can do the last trick as the flare. So let's do the front side 50-50 to down side whip in first. To the snow. Technically we landed the trick though. Taking it. It's like playing leapfrog out here trying to dodge that snow. All right, next trick on the list was a whip 50-50, whip in. Oh no! Oh my, that's unfortunate. I'm not for sure if that one counts, so I'm gonna do it one more time. We technically rolled like 5 feet and then into the snow we went, so it did count, but it was not clean. Second try is the charm. Holy cow. We are straight dying out here today. We're only 2 tries deep in here and I can't even hardly get it. We're gonna change the day's pace right now. There we go. All right, up next, keeping in the order of reverse, we're gonna be going for that triple whip. Yikes. Oh, I hit the quarter pipe. On a normal quarter pipe, this would be easy, but this is not a normal quarter pipe. It's such a small transition, and it makes it ridiculously hard. Same deal. I'm regretting calling this triple whip. This is really hard. Let's get it. Taking it. Into the snow we go. It is hard. This is really hard to ride. Time for the bri flip, but first I gotta get these shoes dry. All right, bri flip time. Yep, back to the snow. How much you wanna bet I can land a flare without going into the snow? 20 kisses. Deal. Let's get it. Whoa, look at that. Stayed off the snow too. That was like the only trick that I stayed off the snow with, and that was the hardest one. Yeah, all right, we just finished up the 5 tricks right there on that quarter pipe. A little sketchy, not gonna lie, but Angel now is challenging me to drop into just direct snow and see if I die. So wish me luck. We're gonna try it. If I make it to the other quarter pipe, I'll send a trick, but I don't have high hopes. the whole way down. It was just like, oh. Get that water off there. I got my scoot all dry now. We are not dropping into the snow again like that. That felt really weird and pretty unpredictable. Honestly, I wasn't sure if I was gonna be able to make it down the ramp without like face planting. But working our way over here to the half pipe now. As you guys can see over there, he's shredding. It's looking like it's kind of dry. And then right here, we kind of got a little sliver. And then as well over there on the 5 foot, we got a little sliver. So we're gonna work our way around. We're gonna start over there because that's the driest. All right, let's dodge the snow. Yeah, and then we're gonna dodge the other puddle. That's cool. All right, we'll get a couple tricks here. See what we can do. Let's go back for that triple whip now. Let's make up for all those failed attempts over there. Thinking now we can get a quad. That felt pretty easy. Hey, we got it. Let's see, what's another trick we want to do? Let's go for an inward. Let's get a 360 toe up out of here now. Ooh, dodge that pole. I'm digging that 360 whip. Let's go back for a decade now. Or I guess it'd be a 3 down heel, one of the two. Yeah. You called that flare earlier on me. I think it'd be really cool to like try one on that bank. But that'd be, trying to dodge that water would be tricky. But like right here, I feel like that could happen. All right, one last trick over here before we try this flare. Flare time. Oh yeah, dodge that snow. Cool. Solid little session on this thing over here. Not too bad. We kind of dodged the snow just a little bit, but now I'm looking at this ramp right here. This quarter pipe, the way it has just a sliver. I feel like I can get some tricks on this quarter pipe air right here. So let's see what we can do. All right, let's see if we can work our way around here. Gonna try to arc it. Oh yeah, that's gonna be hard. And then basically everything we hit on this quarter pipe is gonna have to be alley-oop, but we can make that work. Basically every single time I hit this quarter pipe, I have to drift like 3 feet this way in order to link back through here to get to there. I'm gonna call myself 5 more tricks on here, but they're gonna have to be different tricks than what I was doing before. First one's gonna have to be a finger whip, whip turn down, can invert, flare can, flare turn down. I feel like those would be kind of fun ones. Don't know how the flare is gonna feel doing an alley-oop coming off that little quarter pipe right there, but we'll make it work. For the inside line. I'm stoked. We got all 5 over there. Those were looking pretty solid. The half pipe is a little bit more drier now. There's still quite a bit of water right through this area right here, so it's gonna get real sketch really fast. I'm gonna start over here on this half of the half pipe. My goal is I'm gonna try to carve so I can get as much dry land as I can. Do a buttercup over there. I have no clue how slippery it's gonna be right here. I've only rode on it once just to kind of get a test run. If it doesn't feel too slippery, I want to try a flare on this quarter pipe. Hopefully my wheels will be dry by that time, and then we'll just toss whatever trick on that side and then call it a day. Oh, super wet. Had to make up for that triple whip slop earlier in the day, so that felt pretty solid. I'm stoked. The session today has been going really good. Even with the snow, we've been able to overcome it and still, you know, push through and ride at least half of the park at all times. So pretty hyped on that. But I can't end you guys on just a chill flare line at the end of the day. We gotta do something hard. So I'm thinking of flare on this little tiny quarter pipe right here. Every time I go for this guy, it gets my heart going just because it's so skinny. Like if I fall off that way, I go into a straight 5 foot like fall. It doesn't help that I flare that way, so when I land, it's like literally I'm parallel riding with it. I'm gonna try to do very, very little speed, so I like just use the bottom of the ramp. All right, let's get it right here.
Can you do it again in slow-mo?
Yeah, sure. Gotta end with the hill whip fail. We're gonna stop while we're ahead right there. We're gonna end it with that little mini flare. Good day. It's been a while since I've tried to ride in the snow. If I recall, about like 4 years ago, I filmed Also, shout out to Angel for filming everything. About 4 years ago, I filmed a video where I was riding in the snow, actually at this skate park. It was one of the first videos on my channel, and it was a good time, similar to what we did today, but I definitely did some bigger tricks today than in that video. But if you guys want to see that video, you guys can click that link on the upper right-hand corner of this video, or right-hand corner, I don't know which one it's at. Bing. Yes. But that's gonna wrap it up for today's video, guys. We'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.